So I just ended up having lunch at a place called the Howard. It's a pub that's like 3-minute walk away from the train station, so you know it was on the way. And I really liked it in there. At first I thought it might be a common room, but then when I walked in I was like, nah, there's no way. I've no idea if it's a chain or I'm guessing a chain, because either that or the guys that own it are really good on Photoshop, because their menus look like really slick. Really cool inside as well. They had like this really sort of cool kitschy decor with like sort of 50s fabrics and stuff, and I really love that kind of stuff, as I'm sure people will know by now. And they had something on the menu which I should have known better than to order, but I got it anyway. It was a waffle burger. So it was southern fried chicken, a beef burger, and then instead of buns it had 2 American waffles with maple syrup, and I don't think I need to eat for the next 3 days now, but damn, that was good. Okay, so I think now's as good a time as any to talk about what happened yesterday. So, I didn't film anything yesterday because we were at the hospital all day long. And this is where I go, don't panic too much. So, I already mentioned that neither of my parents are especially well. We had a doctor's appointment with our doctor, strangely enough, for my mum yesterday, and basically we took him to the doctor's and he did a couple of tests and he was like, just looking at you, you need to go to the hospital because you don't look right. He phoned up in ahead and said, you know, you'll be going to this ward, they'll see you straight away. What actually happened was we were there for 12 hours in the end, so that wasn't really what happened. But we were getting seen to. There was just a massive wait in between, which it's a hospital, you know, you're going to be waiting around. So yesterday was pretty fucking exhausting. We didn't eat at any point during, I mean, they came around with like sandwiches at one point, but I mean that's neither here nor there. That's not really that relevant. But so yeah, she's not going to die or anything. I should point that out now. She is quite ill, but it's not going to kill her. And we got home and we were like, oh, we'll order out, we'll get a Chinese or something. All the Chinese in Stockport close, and all the takeaways, more or less, close at 11 o'clock. So we nearly went hungry. We ended up ordering pizza, and I didn't know that they had a buy one get one free thing, so we ended up getting 4 pizzas when we only wanted 2, which is kind of why today I just kind of got out of bed and I was just like, I'm going to Sheffield, I'm just doing it. I had a feeling there was a common room somewhere in Sheffield.
Fire it up, that party lighting, make the room fill up with lightning, on the dance floor, no more hiding, everybody get excited. Yeah, we want more. This party's poppin'. Show us your best move. Everyone's watching. It's so electric. Keeps us united. Yeah, you better get excited. Don't let go of this feeling. This is real. We're not dreaming. Keeps us all united. Everybody better get excited.
Everyone knows all the cool kids sit at the front, right? Right, so after the 384 I had to get a 192, and I kind of forgot what stop is Stepping Hill, so I skipped ahead to like the next stop over, which is like a 5-minute walk away, which is outside of Sainsbury's, so I got like flowers and chocolates and things, so you know, she can't be too angry with the fact that it's now 8 o'clock at night. I've been coming here for basically 2 hours now. Buses suck. And the first delay of the day. There is a really fat pigeon drinking out this dog's water bowl. Today is Wednesday, and let me tell you all about how British Rail really fucked me over today. So, I had a connection going from Manchester to Preston. That connection broke down. So I didn't manage to get to Preston in time for my Edinburgh train. And the Edinburgh trains from Preston are 1 an hour. So there's no way I'll be starting work at 6 tonight. So I already had to phone them and be like, might be 7, could be 8, who knows. So, a minute, just waiting. And waiting. So it's just gone 5:10. There's been an announcement on the tannoy just saying that it's going to be another 20 minutes or so until we get into Haymarket. So not that bad, I suppose. Would have been nice, you know, being an hour earlier, but still. I don't want to have to go to work today, but hey ho. Okay, so today is Friday, and I'm actually just quickly kind of doing a vlog just to kind of give an update. So I've been in Edinburgh now for, well, since Wednesday, and it's basically just been all work in all that time. So I got there and basically did a 7 close, and then I was on an open close the very next day. So this is like the first chance I've had to like catch it. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy hours. Literally come back and you don't get a life for 2 days. It's kind of ridiculous. But it's over here actually what I need to show you. I finally had a chance to grab, you probably know if you've watched these, I get Degusta boxes every month and I release like reviews of them, and there'll be a card kicking about somewhere where you can watch some of those. You know what, I'm just going to show you instead of buggering about lifting it. So I got the Degusta box, which was again left at the tattoo parlour, so they're really annoyed as well, and they were like, yeah, we can see it actually says on the label your delivery instructions and it doesn't mention us. And I was like, yeah, I know. And if I can pick it up, I've kind of taken it off the stand. I've kind of wanted, I'm a geek, and I quite like Star Trek, and I've got models of them, and I think they've made it into videos at some point as well. They've released this one, which I was really looking forward to like getting my hands on. It is a model of the USS Kyushu, which is a really, I'm just going to put that down for now. It's a really seldom seen model. I think they made it for one scene in like a graveyard scene where this ship had blown them all up. So yeah, it's one of those really weird models where I was like, who's ever going to make one of these? But yeah, sure, okay, I'll get that. So I got it. I've got work in 20 minutes, so I need to get food and get changed. So I should probably stop doing this now and go do that. So today's Sunday the 2nd of April, and I've not had a lot of sleep. I did a close last night, and then I was back in the last drop first thing today to do an induction with 2 of the new staff. They both seem pretty switched on, so I'm happy with that, and I got to talk to the outgoing assistant manager as well about, you know, how the place is and, you know, what kind of, basically what they do. And from what I can see, it seems a lot simpler in terms of like the overall branded side of things, just because they're so small, they're kind of allowed to do their own thing, which is great. I'm doing a close tonight, so at some point I'm going to crash hideously. But for the time being, I am going to go and get some breakfast stroke lunch, because I've not actually eaten yet today, and that induction took nearly 3 hours. So it's a couple hours later and I am now off for work. Quick catch up on lunch / breakfast. I ended up having so much sugar. So I basically had a stack of pancakes with Nutella. No, it wasn't pancakes. Waffles. It was waffles, that was it. So I ended up in the City Cafe, which is somewhere that I don't visit often enough, mainly because it's kind of pricey. But I was like, screw it, I'm not making it myself, so we'll do it that way. To give you guys some idea of how tired I am, I have locked my bag into the door